Today we are starting a whole brand new journey here on Skyblock because I'm on a completely fresh account and we are essentially starting again. Yes, I want to see if I can use all the knowledge I've gained through the last season to essentially start again from fresh and play a solo map. So let's get right into this fresh start. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back into a brand new episode and season, I guess, kind of Skyblock here on the channel. Guys, today we are on a brand new fresh account for a completely fresh start here on the server because I want to see exactly how far we can get on a solo island doing everything for ourselves, not using any purchases from the store or anything like that, because I think it'll be a kind of cool thing for you guys to see and you know, so that you can kind of get started yourself as well by using everything that I know to kind of help me and help you guys. That's why we're here on a fresh account. My other island and everything still exists, so we do still have some island members that are just chilling. They're not really, you know, we're not going for anything crazy this season. I just want to just chill, and I want to create a new island here on this account and just see exactly what we can do with it. So that is exactly the plan. So today is going to be our starting off episode. This is going to be, you know, just while where we try and get our kind of where we try and find our feet for the season, essentially, because I don't know how long the season's got left, but I thought it'd be a cool little challenge to do a solo island and just see what we can do with this. So if you guys like the idea of this series, then please make sure you do leave a like for it, and if you want to see more of this, let me know, because I think it'll be somewhat more interesting than, you know, doing the whole like team thing, because this way you guys get to see literally every single bit of progress that I make on the island. So without further ado, let's do the first step of the you know, Skyblock world. We're gonna IS create. Let's just see if we can call it solo, because if we can call it solo, that would be cool. I don't think we can call it solo. I think, yeah, an island with that name already exists. Let's try and think of a clever name here. See if we can call it One Man. If we can. Okay, we can. It's cool. The island is now called One Man. All right, so let's go to our island right now. We are just going to obviously have just a straight up basic island. It's not going to be anything crazy here. We just need to complete these challenges. So essentially you get given a bunch of quests when you first start your island. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to whiz through as many of these challenges as I possibly can. None of them are particularly hard challenges, but they do kind of give you the best start in regards to just getting, you know, basic things done. So let me speed through these challenges here, do everything that we need to do here, because I mean, they are pretty much all easy ones. So we already know what IS Perks does. If you guys don't know what IS Perks does, I guess I'll explain this as if you guys haven't seen this before. This is essentially where you can upgrade a whole bunch of different things on your island, but it's all based on quests. So you don't have to like buy these upgrades or anything like that. Just by doing things, it will upgrade all of these things right here. So there are a whole bunch of different things which we can do to upgrade certain parts. Now, the next thing we need to do is start mining cobblestone. We do actually get given one or a generator on our island straight away from the start. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one that we've been given to, you know, essentially start mining here. So let me get these challenges done, these first few ones. I think the next one from memory, or if not the next one, yeah, okay, the next one actually I think is relative to this as well, so we might have to do a bunch more mining here. Yeah, let me get these easy challenges done quickly. Oh, and I do have one little disclaimer for you guys, is that I have actually been, like, my account's just been chilling online, and I'm pretty sure that we actually managed to grab the end of a key all as well. So I actually do have a lot of keys already saved up in my /keys. This is a public event that happens, I believe, twice a day. So you guys can get this start as well just by looking in the AkumaMC Discord of when the keys are actually being given out. But also, we'll be doing a huge giveaway today, so make sure you stay tuned for that, because if you want a massive boost and start on this server, then this is going to be like the #1 thing to do, is just join this giveaway, because we're going to give away a lot of things today. So yeah, my immediate next quest was to just mine 100 blocks from a cobblestone generator, so I just got to keep mining here. I mean, the keys will probably give us the biggest boost today, just that's why I thought I'd put that disclaimer in there, because obviously, like I said, we're not buying anything from the store. These keys, I guess, are probably scaled to the season's progress. I don't know if they are or not. I'm just kind of assuming that they're probably going to give me some really good things. So yeah, just make that be aware. Okay, so these are some pretty good and easy challenges that you can use to get yourself started. We're not going to focus too much on them today, because obviously, like I said, I've got all those keys that I think are probably going to end up giving us, like, I don't know, a big boost right here. So let's do the easy ones that we can. /sell hand, find item from the shop. These are all like super easy ones that we can literally just do like that. Open a key. So now this is, I guess, where we're gonna use everything that I've just said about. Let me go ahead and get these ready. Now, let me decide what we should give away to you guys today. Let's do bundles, because bundles are always good. So I'm actually going to give away to 3 separate people. We're going to do 1 colossal bundle each. So all you guys need to do to be in with a chance of winning one of 3 colossal bundles is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, and then join the giveaways only Discord that is linked down below, and press the enter button. As long as you've done all that, you're officially entered. So good luck into that. And hopefully that does, if you're just starting out your Skyblock journey, hopefully that helps you out. And to be honest, even if you're not just starting it and you're like into the season heavily, hopefully it will probably still help you out. So yes, good luck to everybody who does enter that. So let's do as I say. Let's go ahead and open up all of these keys. I've actually got an airdrop as well from the keyhole. I guess they gave that out. I really don't know. I just came back and it was all in my inventory. So I'm assuming that this was all given from that. So let's drop this in. This is probably where we're going to get most of our insane things here. Already, we've got so many block tickets, so many spawners that we can essentially already get going. Like, we don't really even need to do anything today. Like, we don't need to do any of the like traditional Skyblock stuff, but I still want to, because like all of the IS perks and stuff like that are all upgradable, basically due to stuff that you do on your island. So we do actually have to go through all this, and it's, you know, it's still progressional. So I don't want to just have it all be over immediately, you know. The other thing, of course, is that we're not really going to be in the running for IS value or IS tops. So I'm going to go ahead and find a shop that is actually buying the value tickets right now, because we can probably get a lot of millions for these. All right, this guy right here is buying for 170 mil a stack, which is actually clutch. So let's IS visit Zoo Wop right here. We'll go and sell it to this guy, and this will be nice and easy. All right, I couldn't even find where to sell them at that guy's island, so I'm just going to sell them at this one. 165 million, boom, easiest money of our lives right there. That is honestly going to come in clutch. All right, so that was some easy money off the bat. I'm glad we did that. Now it's time to actually get into opening some keys, because those were just from the ultimate airdrop that we opened, so that was huge. But yeah, let me actually just go ahead and make some chests quickly, because I'm going to need some storage. We'll, of course, expand this island area, and we'll make an actual island space at some point here in the near future. But my biggest priority right now is just gaining, like, I don't know, stuff for us to be able to even expand the island, so that once we want to be able, or once we want to, you know, actually be able to make huge spawners and stuff like that, then we can. So let's get into our keys right here. Let's see what we've got to open. We've got plenty of them. Let's go ahead and start with the cloud keys. These are probably going to give me a lot of items which I actually don't need. So things like sell ones, I do not need at all. We don't need these lower ranks, because I think this account already has a pretty decent rank. I'm going to disable the random tag. I don't really need those. Dungeon keys, I'm not really going to be going into dungeons. I guess we'll take pet eggs at this point. You know, it's something that we are going to need. I don't think I'm going to need anything below a legendary chunk hopper. We won't need a common cell chest either. And I'm going to disable like the lower end spawners, because I don't think at this point we're going to need them, especially not with the money that we actually have available to us. So I'm going to disable all the way up to villager spawner. I think that would actually give us, you know, the best type of thing. So I'm actually just going to salvage, I guess, the random things which we don't actually need. What this will do, though, is give me a whole bunch of value tickets, I think, from these keys, which we'll then be able to go ahead and sell again like we just did. So that'll be useful. So let's go and grind through all of these keys real quick. Again, these were all from a keyhole. I haven't done anything other than what you've seen me do on camera. Like, I haven't progressed in any other way. So any of this stuff that I've got right now has pretty much exclusively come from keyholes. So it's all free items. It's all stuff that all of us can get. And yeah, I've not spent a single thing. Got a couple of money pouches here. We've got a bunch of XP pouches as well. We'll get all of that open. I'm just going to put all these chunk hoppers in here as well. We got so many chunk hoppers already. Just got a few more keys left. Only 8. There we go. And we're done. We've got 2 more stacks of value tickets to sell as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get those sold nice and quickly. This will give us a really good starting amount of money right here. So let's go ahead and sell all of these. There we go. And we're already up to 840 million without even really doing anything yet. Now, one of the biggest things which we got right there was a grinding robot egg. That is actually going to be huge for us, because that is a very, very good way of gaining XP and gems as well. And gems are one of the main currencies here on the server. We got a lot of really valuable spawners as well to start us off. So this is a very, very nice start for us today. We get all these gem pouches open as well. And I think we got an XP pouch. Yes, we do. So let's get all of this open. And then we'll see what my quests are saying as to where we need to go, because we pretty much have the money to do whatever we want to do now. Right now it wants me to vote, and then I think we're getting straight into farming. So I didn't even need to vote. It actually let me just do it straight away. So we're getting straight into farming. So this is pretty much one of the skills and one of the perks that we're going to need to upgrade. So farming is kind of our first chapter, if you will. I guess we'll call it chapter of this you know, of this solo season here. So let's generate or let's create our first farm here. Let's make sure that we're doing it by the book, and we're making it in chunks as well. We may as well. Since we've got pretty much a full chunk here, I'm just going to make it right here next to our spawn. Sure, at some point we'll do a massive revamp of this solar island, and we will actually go ahead and, you know, probably like take this farm up, and we won't even use it anymore. But for right now, it's going to do us pretty well. Let me get all this filled in real quick. We'll set it up to be an actual farm as well. So I'll put, you know, water and everything in it, and then we will be good to go, and we can start, you know, farming crops, because I know I think a bunch of our quests that we have upcoming are actually to do with farming, so we might as well get a nice little you know, a nice little base going now, because we're gonna need it. All right, so this is just the area that we've done so far. This is just gonna be a one chunk area. What I might do is I might expand it like sideways after we've done a little bit here, because I think from memory we're gonna have a lot more farming to do, like I said. So Let me go ahead and purchase all the buckets and get this just going for the second. And then we'll work all of that out here in a little bit. Honestly, I forgot like the main like task with farming is getting the farm set up. So I don't really know how much I will want to move this farm once we've made it, to be honest, because I don't really know how much, you know, I'm going to want to set up a whole brand new one. So we'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, I don't know. I might just start expanding it sideways and we'll just have this as the farming section of the island. It would be kind of cool to set up like a public warp at some point, you know, and get this whole thing going, because I would really like to have like an actual nice island. I mean, for the sake of you guys that are following this as like your starter guide, if you will, to the Skyblock here on AkumaMC, then I guess you know, you don't really need to pay attention too much to all the stuff like that, and you can just kind of build your farm a little like this. I would recommend doing it a little bit bigger than this, probably expanding out 1 or 2 chunks either way, and then you'll probably have a pretty good little starting place for all the farms that you're going to get challenged with, because I think we're just going to get challenged with the wheat farm just to start with, but then it will get bigger, and then eventually the quests are like complete 20,000 farming actions and stuff like that, so it does get a lot harder as you go along. But early game, this kind of a farm will do you pretty well. Like I said, an extra 1 or 2 chunks, maybe, nothing crazy. But yeah, get as much plant as you possibly can. Obviously, I think we got given 16 seeds to do this challenge, but I'm just going to plant this like entire area. It doesn't make any sense just to like leave it blank, especially when I know we're going to have quests that are like sell 500 wheat or something like that. I don't even know exactly what the quest is, but what does the next one say? It says use /skills. So it's not actually relative to this, but I know in a little bit here, it's going to ask me to farm this wheat. So I'm just going to get as much plant as I can for now. It doesn't make any sense, like I say, to leave blank spots. So really, indirectly, those keels, essentially, if you're just starting your journey here on Akuma and you're wanting to get going, being on for those keels are essentially the biggest thing you can do, because I've almost become a billionaire just from being on to get crate keys that were given out for literally free. So, I mean, I guess you kind of be stupid if you're starting your season and you're not on for the keels. I don't know. It just seems like completely counterproductive. So I would definitely recommend making sure that whatever you do, you're on for those, because you guys can see that it's immediately a game changer. Like, the economy here isn't that crazy. So the fact that we have 800 million at this point and we're just starting our island is absolutely huge. I'd also recommend, if you are planning on like playing solo like I am right now, it doesn't make any sense to like keep value tickets. They are worth way too much to just hold or just to apply to your island for absolutely no reason. I know there's some quests coming up where we have to actually obtain island value. So obviously for that, we'll keep some and we'll apply some. But yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's not productive to keep them in the long run. So what was our next quest? It was to use /skills. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. Essentially, there are a whole bunch of different skills: farming, fishing, grinding, ultimate skill, and mining skill. So these are all different actions which we can do, which we will have to level up by ourselves. These are all player and individually focused. So those are things which we'll, you know, set a quest to for ourselves. So like I said, the next thing that we need to do is actually going to be harvest wheat. I knew it was coming. And then the one after that, I'm pretty sure, is to sell it. So yeah, I'm going to wait for this stuff to grow real quick, and we'll get some going. And then I can sell it, I think, after that for the next challenge. But we do get given a wheat satchel, which will actually collect all the wheat that we farm. So that's good. And while we're waiting for that to grow, we may as well see if we can get ourselves any good pets, because pets can technically help us with farming as well. So we'll see what we can get. We do get a mana pet and masterful. Wow, that was potentially the best ever. That might honestly be the best ever pet, like first time opening I've ever seen. Getting ourselves a masterful mana pet. This is huge. This basically means my enchants on things will proc like faster. It basically gives that boost to it. So that's actually huge. That's an insane pet to get as our first ever one. Yeah, universal pet, rare. Let's just hatch all of these actually while we're doing it as well. We get a bookfinder pet, another bookfinder pet, another bookfinder pet, and an XP pet. So yeah, we definitely got the best one first there. Let's open the holy pet eggs and see what they can do for me. We're going to get ourselves a Zeus pet there. That is going to... Oh, it's mythic tier as well. That's nice. This has the power to smite all nearby mobs, instantly killing them. I believe you can use one regular pet and one holy pet at the same time. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. Let me just test that just to make... Yeah, that's how that works. And we got a supercharged pet, common tier, so we'll go with the Zeus pet. Obviously, we're not grinding mobs right now, but we probably will here in the future. Okay, so I'm going to cheat a little bit because I don't want to wait for all this wheat to grow. I'm going to create some bone meal from buying bones from the mob shop here, and I'm going to just apply it to all these crops because I want to get these challenges done as quick as possible because, like, I don't know, most people do these starting challenges to get the money, but obviously we don't need that right now. So I'm just going to get these done so that we can at least like progress as quickly as we can through them, because the rewards do get better and actually do get useful towards the end, even when you have this kind of amount, like when you have this kind of money. So it's yeah, it's something which we need to get through as quick as we possibly can. I can't remember how much it told me to harvest. Oh, there we go. So now we've got to sell 50 of it. Do we have 50? We got 33. So I think between all the ones that have already grown here, we should be able to get ourselves to 50, 44. Yeah, we can just do a few more here and we'll be good to go. So we'll sell all that. We'll get all these challenges done, and then we can move on from farming the wheat. We do need to obviously focus on enchanting a hoe at some point, but right now it's not our top priority. Let's go ahead and sell all that. So if I sell all using my, I got a little hotkey set for that. There we go. That is now done. So talking about enchanting, that is actually the next thing on the quest list. So we need to, it just says open an enchant book. So let's go ahead. It gave us a farming book. We might as well do that. We've got it all, you know, ready to go. And like I said, it's all stuff which we got to do to be able to progress to the next quest anyway. So let's open this, see what we've got. We've got ourselves a, which one do we pick out of these? Let's go with fortune for right now, because I guess the more drops, the better. And then is it going to tell me to enchant one? Yes, it is. So let's just pick this one, put it on our hoe, and hope for the best, really. We've actually got enough levels. I was kind of surprised, but I guess we got a lot of XP pouches and stuff like that, so that's not bad. Next, we got to get our farming skill to level 3. So we already looked over what skills are. Now it's just a case of actually leveling them up, which we're going to need to do with pretty much all of our skills at some point or another. So we may as well start now. Now, this is definitely where having a bigger farm would have been a much more beneficial way of doing it, because we are going to have to wait for this to regrow every time we want to try and get more XP on our host. So it's going to take us a while to do this here. I might actually expand this a chunk or two just so that it is slightly more efficient, because yeah, otherwise these kind of challenges will take you absolutely forever. So the bigger the farm you have, like the easier it will be to grind through these. So with that in mind, let me jump into the shop. I'm just going to upgrade this farm a little bit. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. And then we will be able to get levels a lot faster. So let me do that quickly. All right, there we go. That expansion didn't take long at all. Let's get this water placed down, and then I got to get all the dirt tilled, and then we'll be good to go. Let's get all this placed, and then that will just add like pretty much, well, it'll double our efficiency in the farming department, because obviously we'll have twice the amount of crops to farm, so that's good. Like I say, the crops will change that we use over time anyway, so this is actually kind of like a reusable farm in that sense. So it's not a waste of time, because even through the later levels, we'll still be using them. All right, so to get the seeds to plant into this new area, I'm just going to farm the crops which we already have. I'm going to try to be careful with it, because I don't have the gardener enchant. Now, what that does is it actually stops you from farming like crops that aren't completely grown, so you don't have to replace them. But yeah, I don't have that right now, so we will try and get that as like our first completed enchant, because that's a really, I don't know, really annoying thing that happens if you don't have that. So I want to make sure that we can get that done at some point soon. But we've got our farming level up to level 2 now. We need to get it to level 3 for the quest, so let's do that. But this is also giving me, like I said, the seeds to actually complete that next farm without me having to buy them. So it's kind of getting two things done at once. So yeah, let me farm all these up, get enough seeds to place over there, and then I'll place that, and we'll have double the efficiency on our farms. Even just farming for those seeds there got us halfway up to the next level as well. So it's not going to take us too long to get to level 3. I don't know what the challenge is going to be after level 3, but I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. Actually, we can see the title of it, and maybe that'll give it away. Let's take a look. It's going to be airdrop. So I guess it's probably going to give me an airdrop as a reward for this. Yes, it will. And then I guess we just have to place that down, and then it goes into hoppers, and then we go into spawners. All right, again, we just want to get this done as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and bone meal all of this and get it all grown out, just so that we can get our farming XP and we can move on from farming, because, well, we won't be moving on from farming. Obviously, we've still got a lot left in the whole farming category to do, but I just mean in terms of the quests, so that we can hopefully earn some easier and quicker money doing some really simple basic tasks in other things. So yeah, let's do this right now. This shouldn't, I think it'll only take us 2 or 3 layers of this farm, and we'll be good to go on to level 3. We'll just check and see how much doing this line gives me. It should give me, I think it will give me enough. Yeah, it gives me like 10x or 10% XP of a next level up. So yeah, not bad. Let's go down this one. Yeah, so we're only 20% away now. Let's do this. Let's bone meal all of this, and then we'll be good. All right, here we go. Level 3 farming should be coming up any second now. Hopefully this will be enough. Yes, it is. There we go. Level 3 farming done. The next quest is to place the airdrop, as I suspected it would be. Let's place this down. These actually give really good rewards for what it is. It's actually going to give me some more spawners as well that we can use here. Did it give me block tickets? Yes, it did. So we might even be able to get a whole nother stack of block tickets to sell as well. Next quest is actually to place a chunk hopper. Now, we don't really need to do this, because I don't tend to like spill over my farming stuff. So I'm just going to place it just to get the quest done, get the rewards from that, and there we go. Now we're straight on to spawners, which is going to be a whole nother chapter to check out. So I'm going to leave that for the next episode. But we are far from done. So this is just the start of a brand new kind of island that we're making here, a solo island. So if you guys want to see more of this, please let me know by hitting a like on this video and let me know down in the comment section. Make sure you do enter that giveaway to win those crates, because you guys can see even just the keys are insane. So who knows what those crates are like. Guys, that is going to be it from me today. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.